Yo, what's going on, you Slurp and Slow, bro? That's right, Eevee box is super strong right now. Before we jump into it, though, and I break it all down, huge shout out to Dragon Shield, as always, for sponsoring the channel. They got their summer sale going on right now, so if you spend over $100 or euros, you get 20% off your first order, and you can use code AzulGG on top of that to get yourself a further discount. Of course, I love them for their card sleeves, specifically their matte sleeves. I love their blood reds, tangerines, and magentas if you're looking for some recommendations. So check them out, dragonshield.com. Take advantage of that summer sale. Link will be in the description, and use code AzulGG as well. All right, so Eevee box. A lot of you probably know about this deck. I don't really need to break it down too much. Got the 4/4 Noctowl in here. It is a Terra box style deck, or Terra deck, so we got Noctowl in here to take advantage as far as like our engine goes. I'm playing a 4/4 Eevee line, but of course we're not playing all the same Eeveelutions. I don't play the Terrapagos in here. I know that'll probably be something that you guys see that is not here, that I don't play. I think the Terrapagos is like fine, but it's like fine. So far, I've been able to make the deck function very well without it, and I haven't really missed it at all. Instead, I've opted for 2 Eevee EX, which has actually been super, super sick. I've loved the double Eevee EX, so I don't think I'd ever cut one of these back out for the Terrapagos. Another card that has been very popular in this deck recently that I don't play and I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of it. If you like it, that's fine. Is the Water Pawn. I don't play the Water Pawn, and I don't like the idea of the Water Pawn. I tried it for a couple games, I think, and it just feels so hard to ever set up, and it doesn't like win the game. It like sets our opponent back a little bit, but then we have no attackers set up. I just want to attack with Flareon, use that Burning Charge, and set up another Flareon or Eevee of some type, Eeveelution of some type, and just kind of chain big attackers turn after turn after turn. You can use the Water Pawn, you can have some big turns, you can take out a couple of your opponent's Pokemon, but the energy gets shuffled back into the deck. You either have to Crispin again, or I don't know, you got to figure it out from there. Feels a little bit awkward. So I got the 4/4 Eevee lineup. Like I said, we got the 1 Eevee with the boosted evolution. As long as this Pokemon is in your active, it can evolve during the turn you play it, or your first turn, or the turn you play it. Then we got the one with the Colorful Friends, and honestly, I've used all of them for their effects. The Colorful Friends attack is super powerful on this Eevee. The boosted evolution can be nice to regain from a 0 Eeveelution board state. And like I said, the 2 Eevee EX has actually been super, super impressive, mostly because we use Cyrano a lot to set up for the early game for like our turn 2 plays. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So yeah, the Cyrano is super, super sick for getting us set up, and being able to get a basic of our evolution off of the Cyrano is also a really, really big deal to continue our chain of attackers. So the double EVX alongside the Cyrano is actually just a really, really sick combo. Got the 2 Phantom to help us set up initially. And then for the support, the rest of the supporting cast, EVX, Clefairy EX, Pheasantipede, and the Latias. Quite a few people brought up to me that they're not huge fans of the Latias and they like the Air Balloon instead. And I didn't give the Air Balloon too much time. I didn't try it out that much. I do like the idea of being able to combo Cyrano with Latias. So let's say we open Fan Rotom, and then we attach to like EVEX for turn. Then on our next turn, if we have another energy for turn, or we could like Noctowl for Cyrano, then Cyrano can find Latias, Flareon, plus another EVEX, and we can also get Crystal off the Owl, and then we retreat into our EVEX because of the Latias that we got off the Cyrano, and it kind of just like ties everything together really nicely for the Cyrano combo, but I could see it not being that big of a deal, and playing the Air Balloon instead of Latias could also be fine. So that'd be like something to try out if you're looking to investigate further what is best in this deck. The cut the Latias for the Air Balloon could be something to try for sure. Definitely not sold on the Latias, but I like the idea of it. For the evolution lineup, of course, we have the 2 Flareon with the powerful Burning Charge, 130 damage for a Fire and a Colorless, and search our deck for 2 basic energy. We attach them to one of our bench Pokemon. And then for the second attack for the Fire, Water, Lightning, does 280 damage. And I've gone about this list in a way to try and amplify this as much as possible. So I do play the Gravity Mountain as our non-Area 0 stadium. It's nice to have a non-Area 0 stadium in this deck because sometimes we want to bump our own Area 0 in the mid-late game and remove things that are like liabilities from our board. Or if we go up against a deck that has spread a bunch of damage and play on our side of the field, being able to bump our own Area 0, remove our liabilities is really, really nice. But it also reduces the HP of Stage 2 Pokemon by 30, which means Flareon EX is effectively hitting for 310 damage, which KOs Guardy EX, which is this deck's worst matchup out of like the big meta decks. It's not great. All the other big meta decks, honestly, we go up against them pretty reasonably, but that one is pretty tough. That's pretty tough for the Flareon. But the Gravity Mountain's a big help for that. I also play a Black Belt Training. Now, we do have Clefairy in here, and we do have a Psychic Evolution here that we can use to attack. That does give us chances to one-hit KO Dragapult, and I'll talk about the Espeon here in a second. But it is nice because that's the Pokemon our opponent's going to target. Like, we want to be able to, like, we want to have Pokemon set up ahead of time, because if we don't actually set up Pokemon with Burning Charge, we just get Iono'd in the late game and things just kind of fall apart. Our opponents instead focus our Hoothoots and our Phesandipities and our draw power. So we want like a balance of everything. We want some draw support in play. We want some threats built up into play. If you go too much one way or the other, it's really easy for our opponent to take advantage of our board state. So being able to use Flareon to be able to one-hit KO pretty much anything is a pretty big deal. So I have the one of Black Belt's training in here, which allows Flareon's attack to turn the 280 into 320, which is how much HP Dragapult has. The other thing we could play in here that I gave some thought but didn't actually ever try out is the Victini. Look him up real fast. This Victini right here with the Victory Cheer. People play it in the Typhlosion deck. It increases the Evolution Fire Pokemon attacks damage by 10 more. So Flareon plus Gravity Mountain plus the Victini would hit for 320, but we need bench space. There's a couple more cards to combo. So I've gone with just the one Gravity Mountain, no Victini, and then the Black Belt training as well, allowing our Flareon to effectively be able to one-hit KO basically everything in the format. And the Gravity Mountain specifically nice, even if we run the Black Belt training, because we can Gravity Mountain plus Boss and bring up their Gardevoir off the bench and then knock it out. Of course, like I said, other threats for Dragapult. We have the Clefairy, of course, that gives Dragapult Psychic Weakness. So we have that as a way to one-hit KO Dragapult as well. And then we do play a Psychic Evolution here. It's not Sylveon, and I'm not saying Espeon is the best way to play this deck, but the Espeon's kind of cool. You might notice our energy lineup is 2 Lightning, 2 Water, 2 Fire, 1 Grass, 1 Dark, and 1 Psychic. It has the, however you pronounce that second attack here. The first attack is Psychic Double Claws, and it does 160 damage, and you discard a random card from your opponent's hand, which is kind of cool. Can combo with Iono, whatever. 160 times 2 with Clefairy does 1-hit KO Dragapult. That is 320. The second attack here for Grass Psychic Dark, de-evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by shuffling the highest stage evolution on it into your opponent's deck. That's just kind of cool, to be honest. And we can use that to kind of use the same, use it in the same way that Sylveon uses its second attack, Angelite. They'll use Angelite to just put like the Dracloaks and Treebees and stuff back to the deck over and over and over again. We can do the same thing with this attack, where as long as we catch our opponent before they evolve into Dragapult, if they only have Dracloaks and Dusclops in play, we just shuffle them all back to the deck. And then if they evolve again to Dracloak, we shuffle it back to the deck. On and on and on until they don't get a Dracloak in play. And then we just take a knockout with Psych Out. And then we just repeat that process until we win the game, theoretically. I think Sylveon is probably the better of the two cards, but this one's kind of cool. It's pretty fun. So I tried it out in here, and it works about just as well as Sylveon for the most part, because most of the time I don't find myself actually using the Angelite attack. I just kind of play for the Psych Out instead, just to have an option, a higher HP Psychic Pokemon that we can use to one-hit KO Dragapult. That's basically what this is here for. And then, of course, we have the Leafeon in here with the Moss attack for a Grass, Fire, Water, to 230, and you heal 100 damage from each of your bench Pokemon. Specifically, very powerful up against Charizard and Grimmsnarl. We need this to be able to beat those matchups consistently or kind of at all, to be honest. And the Charizard matchup specifically, I think, is still unfavorable, actually, even if we have the Leafeon EX. The Grimmsnarl matchup, I would say we're favored, but it is still kind of close. But I would give us the edge for sure. So I think we come away at the advantage in that one. But that's what the Leafeon EX is in here for. So 2 Flareon, 1 Espeon, and 1 Leafeon, then the 2 EVX as well. For the supporter lineup, I got 2 Boss, 2 Crispin. I find myself rarely using Crispin, but you still kind of need to. Like, you use one in the early game pretty often, and having that backup one for the mid-late game can come up as well. Also, prizing this would be really bad. You usually do use 1 a game, but besides that, it doesn't really come up that much, to be honest. You do need like 1 at least a game, though. 2 Iono, of course, heavy draw support plus comeback potential. Black Belt training, like I mentioned. The Briar in here, of course, is a really, really big deal for specifically like the Golden Go and the Joltik Box matchup, and can theoretically come up in any matchup, but those matchups specifically are a big deal for how the prize trade plays out. In both of those matchups, we can kind of be the aggressor and draw that first 1 prize knockout, and then our opponent responds to take the 2 prize knockout, but from there we can just kind of chain Flareons, and then we just kind of win the game by using Briar to go like 1, 2, 3 in our prize trade. And if our opponent's trying to go 2, 2, 2, we draw 1, they draw 2, we draw 2, they draw 2, we have 3, they have 2, we play Briar, we draw 3, and then we just win the game. Cyrano, like I mentioned, and the Turo is nice as well as like a mobility card and a way to reset Noctowl. Sometimes we use Jewel Seeker, and we only need 1 card for the turn. Like maybe we need a Nest Ball to get our next Eevee in play. So then we can also grab Turo, reset our Noctowl, go from there. Also nice to have up against like Maractuses or anything like that. 4 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, 2 Night Stretcher, 1 Poffin, 1 Counter Catcher only, 1 Super Rod for more recovery on top of the Night Stretchers, 1 Switch. It's really nice to be able to reset our Flareon. A lot of times it can get stuck in the active. after we use the big second attack there, and we don't want to hard retreat 2 energy off it, because then we lose that threat potential in play. And then I have a Tool Scrapper in here to further help us with the Gardevoir matchup, but also for the Rigid Band when we go up against the, what is it called again? The Rigid Band, Golden Go. When we go up against Golden Go, they play Rigid Band, which you might be like, oh, why does that matter? Just knock them out with the second attack of Flareon. But that actually is how we can lose the matchup. It's really convenient to be able to KO the Golden Ghost with the first attack of Flareon, because it sets up our next attacker. If we have to commit 3 energy or 2 energy in the crystal for a Flareon to KO a Rigid Banded Golden Go, we might all of a sudden not be able to follow up with another Flareon, but being able to use Burning Charge after Burning Charge after Burning Charge makes it really, really easy to chain Flareons and just go 1, 2, 3 into our Briar to beat Golden Go. And that's why that matchup is so good, because we can just Burning Charge, Burning Charge, Burning Charge, and easily win the game. And that's why the Tool Scrapper is important. Get rid of the Rigid Band, get rid of the Brave Charms off the Gardevoirs, we're good to go. Sparkling Crystal, of course, as the A spec, and then 2 Area 0 and the Gravity Mountain. Like I said, this is the energy split right now, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. If you do cut the Espeon for the Sylveon, of course, just go ahead and cut the Dark Energy for a Psychic Energy, or an Earthen Vessel, or an Energy Search. That is a card that has come up quite a bit, where I did wish I had a little bit more convenient of a way to find energy out of my deck. So consider that as well, the Vessel or the Energy Search. I don't think there's anything in this lineup that we could cut for that. I think it would have to come from the energy itself, but you could make that adjustment as well. Cut the Dark Energy, add the Energy Search. I don't think I'd go with the Earthen Vessel. The discarding out of hand can be a little bit awkward. I think Energy Search is probably good enough. Once we get that first attack kind of going and flowing, we don't really need energy quite as much. And at that point, Night Treachers become like outs to energy as well for the most part. But you could try the Vessel as well. That might actually work. But yeah, that's it. That's the build. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. But not enough to the point where it's better to save the information of like the tech card. So it could be worth in that scenario, but all situational. Holy smokes, we got the squad. Getting this guy evolved ASAP is nice. Broad Roadie. I mean, this is like I could go for Water Pond here, I guess. Oh, it's not in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's play for Flareon, I guess. I shouldn't have played the Terror Orb. I should have checked off the other guy, obviously, but sometimes unlucky. Nah, filling my bench has to be fine here. Does it do 130? Sure. In this matchup, it feels like just infinite Flareons is probably pretty good. We're just like Flareon after Flareon after Flareon. See, now I'm down my Terror Orb. Always throwing, man. Switch is nice, though. Do we know if all Megas are going to get a card? Mega Heracross? No, I don't think any of that's been confirmed. Yo, what's up, Harrison? Dude, if I had an owl here, I would KO that lone Curlia, bro. Come on, man. Just never lucky. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't actually get me there. It is probably better to play this for turn, though, right? Like Cyrano. Fez's prize as well, so I prize Fez, Water Pond. Probably the Eevee. I don't even know how I'm going to set this game up, but just hella Flareons. Flareon.deck. I feel like we still need the Clefairy though, right? Like we still need to. I feel like we still need Clefairy. Like, there you go, bring it on home. Bring it on home. Is Jack not just better? You get less Pokemon because you choose your evolutions. I've tried both. The I've tried both, but the Cyrano feels better. From all the games that I played, the Cyrano feels better for sure. Oh, I got you. I got you, Heracross. I got you today for sure. Did you have Zoroark for Ethan's? I don't know. It's close, but I would bet on Pidgeot. But I'm actually not 100% sure. Be one. Cyrano areas here off the first isle can be so gross. Yeah. I think with the new Mega Gengar. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's a little ways away. What about Kieran to replace Switch and Gravity Mountain? No, we want a fast card. We want a fast card like Gravity Mountain for sure to KO a Guardy. How much would Tool Scrapper do in this deck? Nice. Yeah, how much would Tool Scrapper do in this deck? Honestly, is this an Area Zero Turo type situation? Just pick up the owl, reset it. Got a Hoot in the deck. Yeah, honestly, it might just be these two. I can't really think of anything else I want to do. Give me the Hoot. Bosco Curlia just feels kind of weak there. There's such a high chance that they have candy. I guess if they had been a candy in the discard pile, I wouldn't have done that. But dude, I was like, isn't there an Eevee in my hand? I was like, yeah, there is. Like, where did it? I thought it like disappeared. They replace my stadium right now. I'd get rid of this and this. Punch. Boss Fez seemed okay. I want to save my boss. It's pretty weak. Yo, Flareon's anyone? Think Flareon is not optimal in this matchup or something? Oh, Sylveon? Sylveon's super mid against Gardevoir. It's like fine. The situations can come up where it's good, but it's just not that often. I think on average, Sylveon is overused in this matchup where people force it and then the Gardevoir player is just like, oh, wow, really cool play. And then they just ignore it. Like then they just go, oh, I'm just going to attack with my Pokemon again. Congratulations, you did nothing. Yeah, cool all mind. Literally, cool. Yeah, oh, wow. Ah, Mind Bend. Like when they get their first Gardevoir out, they'll have energy on Monkey Dory and they'll attack with Screamtail and KO Hoot Hoot. And then you'll go... Sylveon stuff back to the deck and they'll be like, oh my gosh. Give another Hoot Hoot. Putting the Gardevoirs back in the deck is not good. No, it is good. Sometimes. But the matchup is still in favored with it. So something's got to change. Yeah, what about Tool Scrapper? What else would Tool Scrapper be good against? It'd be good against this matchup for when they go for the one hit. And then... because the Gravity Mountain seems too important to not play. Because being able to having a quick way to KO a Gardevoir seems really, really good. But would Tool Scrapper literally just be good against... literally just against Gardevoir? That's it? Against Charmon Monkey? Yeah. Is it literally just a Gardevoir tech? Or like super tech for Gardevoir? Balloons on Grim and Dango. It's not super relevant though, right? Dango too? Yeah. It'd be like okay in those situations. Those situations is like mid, but it is still something, I guess. Could scrap a Genesect. Yeah, yeah. With the mountain, how do you make up the 20 damage for the KO? Mountain plus Flareon KO's Gardevoir, which is like what we'd play it for. So they're nuking me this turn. Do I just chase their Fez here? I feel like I just chased the Fez, right? A little Fez chase action. Because like KOing this Drifloon is like pointless, right? If I had Water Pond here, Water Pond would actually be kind of good. I go Water Pond, KO, Drifloon, KO, Monkey off the bench. Or something like that. But now it feels like I have to go Boss KO Fez. Okay, then it traps all the energy on the Drifloon. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. See, that's why the Gravity Mountain's so important. Because like if they didn't have Fez here, then I would probably go Boss Gravity Mountain KO Guardy. But it's not an option. Oh, but Water Pond, I would to use the Briar with Water Pond, you need like a lot. Exit is still possible though. They're 10 off. Oh, they're 30 off. This is where I hit him with the Turo. Oh no, I already Turo'd. Turo in here would be pretty good though. Huh. This is where I would want Turo. But I already played my Turo. Are they trying to trap it in the active here? Is that their plan? Then they just dory it next turn? That actually is pretty annoying. That's a pretty good play. I switch and my Turo are gone. I think I'm just still KOing the Fez though. I think I'm still ignoring them. Set up some more draw power. I guess, is this thing ever getting trapped in the active then though? Maybe it is. I am out of mobility cards. Hold up, let me see what I get off this. I have a Night Stretcher in here? I do. Oh, but I have Crystal too, so I can make this into an attacker. But I kind of want to attach to it this turn, to be honest. So I want to like do this. And I want to get like Night Stretcher, Ultra Ball for an Owl. Night Stretcher. Oh, actually, what do I play? I play 3 Fire, 3 Water, so it doesn't matter actually between these two. Bonk. Devo Shred would go hard here for my opponent. I feel like okay. Evo Spray. Yeah, now all the energy trapped on the Drifloon as well, which is pretty chill. Yeah, maybe we should just play a Scrapper for the Guardy matchup. Maybe that would like put it over the top. Honestly, I kind of just like the idea of like Flareon early, and then we just play like having options for one hits through like Black Belt. We set up 2 Flareons, and we're like, all right, go ahead, play the game, and then we're just like, all right, find my Black Belt off my Owl, knockout, you lose. I got your own guy in the active for mobility, I assume. Devo? Oh, like Devo my own guy? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Is it a Mind Bend angle? That's gotta be... Wait, no, I used this already. Wait, what did I use last turn? I used the 280 attack. Wait, can I do this here? I should be able to do this, right? I like got ahead of myself. I don't just win. Okay, hold up. I got ahead of myself. I was like, "Ooh, we win," but I didn't. I don't win because my switch is gone. I can Ultra Ball for a new one. Shoot. I can Alpha Stretcher Crystal. No, but I don't have a Flareon on the discard pile, do I? Oh. No, that doesn't work. Alright, how do I play this? My Terra Orb is also gone. Like, all of my fast cards are gone. I literally have no quick card, like, no efficient cards. Oh, I could have gotten Night Stretcher. Oh, but I can discard my own Flareon. Wait, does that even get me there, though? This, Ultra Ball. Get rid of this, bump the Flareon. Well, now I kind of just have to play stuff. Hold up. Well, I played myself into a situation for sure. I can get Night Stretcher. I can go Owl for Night Stretcher Ultra Ball. And then I draw 2 with Mew, right? Oh, shoot. Did I have to retreat the other? Oh, no, this works though. This works though. Okay, I can go Owl for Night Stretcher Ultra Ball here. We go Owlin. Oh, Crystal. Yeah, you're right. Crystal. I forgot about my Crystal. He's got a Crystal. Ooh, that Gravity Mountain, though. Oh, shit. We're just swinging. All right, hold up. Maybe we're cooking. Yo, we are cooking, fam. Give me that Fan Roadie. Frody. Honestly, kind of feels like an Iono angle, but probably not. It's probably something like this. I didn't check my prize cards. Appreciate 2 months there, Jake PTCG. Appreciate it, Jake. High ladder donk awareness. Am I about to get donked by the Fan Rotom? Is this the Fan Rotom build? Could be. Yo, appreciate 67 months there, Omar. For the Evolution series, is it a stacking ban list or just one card each? It's just one thing each, if that makes sense. Like, it's just for that one. We pick just a Pokemon that neither person can play. It's like a Cyrano Crystal angle. My Crystal is prized. Feels like a Terra Orb Crispin angle. Don't I just win with like 3 Flareon attacks, right? Wait, that's not good, right? Wait, that's really bad. Wait, what? Wait, what'd I prize? 1 water, 2 lightning. That's bad. 1 water, 2 lightning, and a crystal. All right, cool, bro. That's sick. All right, fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna get 2 prize knockout with my first Flareon. How do they ever win? Feels like it's wraps. I guess the Tool Scrapper would also be good against Golden Go if they start adding Rigid Band, right? So then we can just discard their Rigid Band. Be pretty good. Ooh, insane. Yeah, we should do a wee bit of Flareon chaining here, I guess. That's the cool thing, they don't win. Probably not, right? It feels pretty cooked. Is it a silly question to ask if this deck is in consideration for the World's pick? Sure. Do we ever run Ursaluna in here? Probably not, right? Could we? I feel like it would probably never come up. Tool Scrapper is good to remove the tool from Genesect to allow Crystal 2. That is true, yeah. Oh, what the fuck is that, bro? Is that legal? Huh. Is that the move? Is it a 101? This is a 1 candy 111. Honestly, that is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Like they could like pick apart our board a little bit here. Pretty cringe. 5-second big Eevee in the deck though. We should be... Oh no, they could actually... Oh wait, that's so annoying, man. That is so annoying. Oh, Cyrano top deck is crazy though. What the heck? Oh no, but they can't KO my big Eevee off the bench. What am I thinking? I'm literally trolling. The Cyrano top deck is insane. Oh my gosh, bro. It just doesn't end. I get Poff and Super out here. Super odds, dude. Give me a break, bro. Poff and Night Stretcher for next turn. Poff and... Well, my Super odds prize. It's not good. Owls galore. The Super odd was so good, man. Why'd they have to take that away from me? Let's go for a Night Stretcher. Hoots. I should probably just play this for the Flareon right now. Just have the Flareon because I have Ultra Balls left, right? Yeah, it makes sense. You play Ursaluna? No. Also, I guess another reason to play the Latios is so we can like turn 1 Fan Rotom attack, which is cheesy, but like it does give us that possibility by playing the card. So it is kind of cool, I guess. It is like a thing. So they need, what do they even need this turn? They need Iono. Iono and Prey, I guess. Something like that. What do I get to my prize cards there? Water Energy was added, Ultra Ball was added. So Ultra Ball. God. I have Super Rod Crystal prized. I play Duskline and Dango. Because it allows you to take the first 1 prize knockout and then like keep up with the prize trade after that. It's like not bad. It actually like plays into like your prize trade in the more aggressive matchups like reasonably. The thing is that Latias makes turn 2 Flareon possible even if you miss turn 1 energy drop. But we could play an air. We would play an air. But we have a switch in here, so we could still do it. But it gives us way more outs to it, right? Being able to go Nest Ball for Latias is like pretty big difference. Playing an air balloon wouldn't be bad, I guess, on top of everything else. But many EVX and Terror Orbs are you running? 2-1. 2 EV, 1 Terror Orb. Or so you're gonna plus Crystal as your turn 2 Owl play. Yeah. No, I think it's definitely worth it. I agree. I think it's worth it for sure. And playing the Leafeon in here feels like such a scam. Is it even that good? Because doesn't Chi-Yu just KO it back? Like, do we actually win the prize trade against Charizard with Flareon? Or Leafeon, excuse me? Does that actually win us the prize trade? I don't even know. Can we just give up on that matchup? I want to give up on that matchup big time. Nice. Yeah, I kind of just want to give up on that matchup completely. I don't know if we can, though. Okay. I don't even want to use this little guy, right? Oh, it's hella Owl's prize. 2 Hoots and a big Owl. Like, I want to play around TM Devo, right? My Leafeon in here. I added it for this reason. Better be in there. Why we play it? I want to be able to evolve to my Leafeon immediately next turn. Is like a question I actually have. Play around them going like counter catcher KO. My guy off the bench. I don't really need to move. Oh, they could Maractus it? Bro, do they play Maractus? Dude, goddamn Cactus. I guess it's correct to play around Maractus, right? So annoying to play around. I don't want to like burn my switch or something like that. I don't think. They can Maractus me this turn. They can Maractus me next turn. I thought they're about to get Filchy with it. Yo, we getting Filchy out here? Yo, chill. Ooh, pretty good draw. No complaints. Yo, pretty good turn from them as well. You know, it's good stuff all going around. Everyone's having good turns here, you know. Solid plays from everyone involved. Very good, very good. Cyrano seems pretty good here. Water Pawn, you win. I cut the Water Pawn. Oh, no. Maybe just the ability to go wide soon is cool. Or can I even go wide? Could I even go wide this turn? Maybe I could. No, I guess I can't really go wide this turn. Could have just like set up the Leafeon, I guess. I mean, this is fine. What does this take? Water, fire. I have the grass in my hand. Yeah, I just want to make, with this build of the deck, I just want to make it so Flareon is a more constant threat. Like by playing the Black Belt, by playing the Gravity Mountain. Because the problem with your Sylveons and your, I don't know, Umbreon, like it's so easy for decks to like isolate those targets once you like commit to them. I don't know. It's so easy for your opponent to be like, ah, cool, you, cool, you're about to use your Leafeon against me. All right, knockout. Or just like play around it, and it's like, oh, it comes up and it dies, and now nothing can kill my active because your out was Leafeon, and now you have no outs. Goodbye, you lose. I should probably be playing a Sylveon in here, to be honest. There should probably be a Sylveon in here because it's like kind of the same thing where I want to go start with Flareon, have Sylveon on the back line. Even if they deal with the Sylveon though, I can just go Black Belt Flareon, win the game on like a Pult. If they're able to deal with my guy. Will they be able to deal with my guy? I don't know. They could. They might be able to. They can maybe do it like that. They maybe got it. I don't know. I just punch him with the fan rotom, right? Why would they not bring up Noctowl there? Am I missing something? Do they really want me to punch him with fan rotom? Wait, what is going on? What's happening? I feel like that's got to be a mistake. I feel like mistakes are being made here for sure. For sure. I mean, this guy is kind of annoying. I can just punch him with Fraud Roadie, though. I still have 2 Hoots prized. Can they one-hit KO my Leafeon? They can't, right? So I can just, like, establish that. And then play Crispy. Oh, wait, that's probably incorrect, actually. I just want to get my Grass Energy in play, but I probably should put the Psychic active. Because I want to be able to attach the Lightning to the Flareon. Oh, shoot, yeah, this. I almost forgot that part. That's important. I don't know. Who am I looking at? I could just get Fez. That's chill. Fez is chill. I don't know. Fez is cool. Pretty cool. Sure, get it. Yeah, that was good job, Fez. Magical Charm plus Clefairy KO's Pult 2. Around the Clef. I do have the Clefairy in here. But what if I also just like played 2 Black Belts and set up 2 Flareons? Like, I don't know, I guess it gives me less outs to be able to deal with them. I appreciate the 60 months there, Slapjacks. Would we ever one hit with KO Leafeon? How do they ever one hit KO Leafeon? They're gonna have to punch it twice. Well, I don't know, I'm kind of chill with that. They punch me, then I punch, and then a little punch here, a little punch there. Oh, it's probably pretty chill. I mean, this is the play that usually happens. They get to get like the preemptive punch on the Flareon. Like, or the Leafeon, excuse me. I'm usually not attacking with Leafeon into their Grimmsnarl. They're usually Grimmsnarl punching my Leafeon. Because if I don't evolve this, they could KO my Eevee, right? Or if it's any other Eevee, it just dies. But now we just heal all the damage off the bench that gets loaded up this turn. They do have to get they have to get Candy Grimmsnarl next turn to actually KO my active here as well. Wait, why is this deck not just like, why is Leafeon box not just the play? This deck feels insane. What do we lose to? Name one deck we lose to. You're wrong. Did we just beat everything? Do I need 2 counter catcher? Is 1 counter catcher enough? I've gone back and forth on that. I think 1 is probably enough, right? As long as we're actually going Flareon into Flareon, 1 should be enough. Guardy? Nah. Guardy's free, bro. It's got to be free. Now we Iono them, and they cry. Every time. I did die in between turns. See, I should have had the Lightning in my hand here, but I messed up. And I don't have a Lightning in my hand. I use this, I heal my bench a little bit. And then I have Flareon Black Belt to KO another Grimmsnarl on the next turn. Dude, prizing 2 Hoodoo is insane. What the fuck is this? What do I do with this? Dude, honestly, give me 2 Mews, bro. I'm trying to draw some cards. Does that bench lock me? No. +1, or they. Oh, I wanted. This is what I wanted to do. Dude, I should have had the Lightning Energy on. Just get it in there. I just have to. I definitely just do it, right? It's one less piece I need. Gosh. Dude, why did this deck ever play 3 Crispins? What the fuck? Why do we ever need 3 Crispins? 2 is more than enough. I'm cooking with 2. Oh. Holy smokes. Alright, that's it. I'm locking it in. I'm playing Flareon box for Leafeon box for Worlds. Lock it in, chat. Lock it in. Chill, chill, chill. You all need to calm down, bro. What the heck? I found Kieran to work just as good as Black Belt into Grim because they always put damage on themselves anyways. That is fair. The Kieran might be just as good, to be honest. The Kieran might just be as good. Dude, I just want to be able to enable my Flareon. I actually don't hate that. That's actually a reasonable take. That's a reasonable take. Then maybe we could cut the switch. The switch could become Air Balloon. Ooh, did you cook with that? Isn't this deck just not consistent enough? I don't know. That's what I found before NAIC, bro. I played this deck before NAIC, and I was like, dude, this deck sucks. Like, I could not play games of Pokemon. Black Belt can KO Pult. The Kieran can't, though. Oh, well, never mind. I'm staying with Black Belt. Dude, I'm killing that fucking Pult. He's dying through Flareon. Everything needs to die from Flareon. Flareon's the best card in the deck. Everything needs to die from Flareon. Honestly, double Mew in this deck might be good. I'm trying to draw some cards, man. Yeah, I'm not giving up on the one. I know Gravity Mountain plus Kieran could work, but that's not a real play. It's a fake play. Noctowl. Have they played a supporter yet? I wasn't really paying attention. The Arven for Secret Box? Bro, you gotta do better than that. Wait, what'd they get off the Secret Box? Drop the Laddie for real, for real? I think so, right? Sure. I don't know. I kind of like the Latias, though. You maybe tricked me. I shouldn't be listening to chat. Fuck. I listened to chat again. Fuck, man. Fuck. Fell for it again. You tried Neo Upper and Chorus / Hildeline? No, Neo Upper doesn't work. Neo Upper only works with stage 2s. I'm gonna end the deck, not the game. If we add enough other mobility cards, we maybe could cut the Latias, to be honest. Yeah, but Latias is one of those cards. Latias is one of those cards where it's like you go up against... But Pult was just going to bring up your Noctowl and trap the Noctowl, right? Which maybe means we want more other mobility cards. What other deck is going to do that? But they're always going to bring up the Noctowl, right? They always bring up your Noctowl to trap his ass. They surely lose to Guardian, no? No, I got them. I got them. I got to figure it out. Gotta unlock. What is their play here? Is it a TM Devo line? They got TM Devo off the thing. Light doesn't feel great in this deck, to be honest. Alright. Honestly, it is only good for turn 1. Maybe we can just try playing a higher count of like pivot cards. Because yeah, if I can just... Instead of nest balling for Latias, if I just like draw into an Air Balloon, maybe that's cooking. Didn't they have to get Impidimp there? Am I trolling? They're gonna Ursaluna us, right? How many candy do they even have left? How many prize cards have they drawn? 3? Can they win next turn? Wait, I can go back to Leafeon and heal my bench. Oh, what the heck? This place sucks ass. I can just evolve back to Leafeon and then heal my bench again. Wait, does that work like that? Yeah, what the heck? And then this thing has 260 HP left. They have Ursaluna left. Is that actually enough? Can they actually win from there? Okay, and I have some plays I can choose between. I could just go evolve to Leafeon Iono, right? Evolve to Leafeon, evolve to Flareon Iono or something like that. That seems pretty good. Wait, can I can't win here. I could get Boss, since I have 260 HP left. They have dumped plenty of Monkey Dories, though. So the Ursaluna is very active here. But I could go Flareon KO and set up another attacker, though, as well. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, dude. Lock in, lock in. What does this guy do for damage? 230? I could Iono Super Rod and then reset up the Leafeon that way. I could just like Super Rod back, triple energy, Flareon knockout active, set up the Leafeon on the bench. That's also a play. I think I Iono them here. No, wait, Iono's not even that strong here. Well, actually, no, it is because they got the like secret box last turn. I mean, it's not that strong. It's like okay, dude. I don't know what to do here, man. Boss Imp. Dude, if I Iono them, they're not getting Candy Grimmsnarl, bro. They just don't. They don't got it like that. Oh, they do have this thing in play. Actually, is there Grimmsnarls in here though? They have one Grimmsnarl in there. I don't know. Give me these two, bro. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Wait, what am I doing though? I still don't even know what I'm doing. I still don't even have a plan. I've definitely like underthought this way too much. Overthought. I'm gonna have a Hoot down. Oh, just these, I guess. Look, yeah, I still don't know who I'm attacking with. Who the fuck am I attacking with here? Flareon or Leafeon? I'm just not scared of this guy. This guy sucks. Huh. Did you need that grass? Oh, shoot. All right, now I need to go this way, actually. I did if I was going to go the other way, so I guess now I have to commit to this way. It's fine. We're chilling, we're chilling. I didn't get the grass back, so now I have to make this one Leafeon. Oh, shoot, no energy? Oh, I could actually lose this. I could actually lose this. Actually losable. I probably should have just gone Flareon to set up 2 attackers. I should have just set up 2 attackers. I should have set up 2 attackers. I should have evolved this to Flareon, and then... Could I have just set up another Flareon? Wait, hold up. Could I have just set up another Flareon? I should have just set up 2 Flareons, right? I should have set up 2 Flareons. Could I have lost that? I could have lost, like, Candy... I should have Flareon'd to the Eevee and boss KO'd the Imp. Yeah, I should have just KO'd the Imp, man. Now I could actually lose. Now I could actually lose. Insane throws. I should have just boss KO'd Imp with Flareon and set up another Flareon. Or set up for the potential of another Flareon. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait, what'd they discard there? They need, no, they KO my active here. They KO my active. How can you lose here? But like this. I don't have another attacker set up. I need to draw an energy there to put on my Flareon so I could Crispin next turn. I didn't draw an energy. So I just pass with the Ursaluna in the active though, right? Can they move the Ursaluna? They have to play switch, right? But the thing is here, I am out of what am I out of? Iono. So I can't even Iono them here. So if they have the switch, they probably just have the switch. Yeah, I just need to go Flareon into Flareon there. I definitely just trolled. Gotta Turo your bird, I guess. Yeah, Turo Noctowl. Phanordum Boss is a thing, right? No. I wish. Oh yeah, because I got the Morgrim too. Yeah, I definitely just trolled on this, so I'm not gonna lie. You could lose if you didn't heal Noctowl, no? Yeah, it would have been like a crazy combination of cards, but I guess I could have technically lost if I didn't. Maybe the play was fine then. I just had to hope it didn't hit an energy there, but... Hey, you know spell for Ursaluna? I don't play Ursaluna. You could play Ursaluna. I don't play it though. I have Crispins. I have 8 Crispin left, but I don't have a way to get around the Ursaluna. Into a senior shake my head? Bro, that's what I'm saying. What the heck? At least a switch. What went to the bottom here? Did I shuffle my deck? Getting access to an owl here doesn't even really change anything, does it? Can I win with Clefairy? No. No. Can't win with anything, right? There's literally 0 win conditions. Literally 0 win conditions, okay. Yeah, if I didn't heal the... I could have lost a Candy Grimmsnarl. If I didn't heal the Noctowl that last turn, I could have lost to Candy Grimmsnarl Countercatcher, I guess. Candy Grimmsnarl Countercatcher. Needs Air Balloon attached to move it. Yeah, it's true. I mean, they could whiff here. They could whiff. All right, let me just... it's a good thing I shuffled my deck, actually. Let me draw some cards. Fairy Crispin can fill the bench? No, it doesn't work, does it? I don't think so. Over again. I think I want the fire here. Pray. Oh, wait, Clefairy? Oh, wait, dude, I could have KO'd with that. Oh, my gosh. Clefairy, Crispin, Fill bench? Yes. That would have worked. I forgot I could hit harder. I was like, I can only do 220. We can't do enough. Oh, my God. Oh, we did have it. We did have it. We had game. We had game. Lock in? Yeah, dude, I'm unlocked, bro. I forgot that guy can hit that hard. What the heck? I didn't know Clefairy had it like that. What the heck? I never hit this. It's chill. One card. Owls. Oh, owls. What went to the bottom? One owl. Honestly, the cards on the bottom of that kind of suck. But drawing the extra card with the Mew is probably worth it. Dude, I had it, bro. I had it. Use Turo to put the Noctowl in the hand. Yeah. Yeah, I could have done some kind of Crispin cheese, right? Or Clefairy Crispin. Did I have it guaranteed? I think I did have it guaranteed. Wait, why could we see the monkey in Op's hand? Well, I missed it. What happened? Random question Azul in chat. Is it better to play a list that I'm more comfortable with over a list that is statistically better? Your Paul versus Poltnor. It just depends, Astro. There's like a breaking point where it's correct to play the better list, the better deck, but... Oh, we got good odds here, right? Never punished for the misplay? Oh my gosh, he's done it again! Dude, what can I say, bro? It just be like that sometimes. Dude, I swear this guy never gets punished, man. Dude, always a free dub. All right. Iono Electric. Electric and Iono just seem bad. Countercatcher and Brave Bangle also don't seem worth it. If anything, I would just play a Genesect for your counter for Raging Bolt. Yeah. Because Genesect's also good against Polt. You can take away their Neo Upper. Even we lean a lot less heavy into Angelite, then like one countercatcher is fine. Oh, sure. I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's bonk him. Let's donk him. Never lucky. Okay. That's all they did? I mean, that's where I would Badoo them if I could. That's where I hit him with the Badoo. Yeah, do I even Iono them here? What do they do? They Vessel. So they're Their hand is 2 energy, no Poffin. Like, I feel like I'm not Ionoing here. I mean, I guess they could have like a Golden Go boss KO Eevee, but if they have that, that just sucks, right? They don't even technically win the game because that means they don't have anything else. That means they bossed for turn, right? So who cares? I shouldn't have gotten that, but it's fine. I should have got something else probably. Double Flareon. Only 1 fire energy, but we can make it work. It's fine. What's the reason for 2 bug Eevee? I find it with Cyrano. It's also a lot of HP. 200 HP is just kind of nice in a lot of situations. Just being tanky is good. Should it just be... Dude, should we even play the Colorful Friends Eevee? I guess I've used it before to be good. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. They could definitely have a boss KO 2-prizer here. But then they would, like... From this board state, like their hand is like 6 energy, 7 energy. Alright, it's not that. They could have Baby Genesect here, which would be annoying, but... I think it'll be smart to cut out... Oh, they could go to Badoo here. That would be annoying too, actually. Actually, no, that'd be fine. If they run to Badoo here, it's fine. Same, yeah. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Okay. Area 0 Crispin Terra Orb. Area 0 Crispin Terra Orb. These are the situations where Vessel could be good, but it's like not good enough to actually play. Okay. I think I got the play down. Wait. I could just Feanord him knockout though, right? I could just go Crispin Area 0. Feanord him KO. And then they would have to find... Because I just don't feed them a 2-prizer, right? It feels like unnecessary to feed them a 2-prizer here. Oh. I really don't want them to replace my Area 0 though. But if they do, they do, I guess. I also don't even want to attach the energy here, I don't think. An assault landing. Oh yeah, Iono is like really good here, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I could have Iono to hope to hit an energy, I guess. Oh, seems fine. Area 0 Crispin Crystals, switch, get Sylveon and Angelite both gimmies and Dango. No, that seems terrible. Then they just put a bunch of gimmies on my bench and then I have to find a way to reach a Genesect next turn. I have all those resources committed to a Sylveon. Does not seem worth it. Is it 1, 2, 3 fine with Briar? No, it is, yeah, but it's better to get a 2-prize knockout this turn if we can. Think Clefairy is unnecessary now in Joltik? No, I'd probably play it. Watch it from a distance. So this is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I really should have not gotten the Eevee EX out of my deck. I should have got like a little Eevee. Yeah, getting little Eevee was so much better there, though. This is not good. I don't like this. Because I need to get like... Yeah, shoot, I should have got little Eevee there. I want to go like Cyranote Crystal here. See, now I can't grab an Eevee off the Cyranote, so I have to get like Fez double Flareon or something. Which is like fine, but it's not what I want. Now the Fez has to draw me an out to an Eevee, which I do have really high odds of getting, but I also want Owls on my bench as well, so... Okay, we're chilling. We're more than chilling. What the heck? Don't need the fast Eevee. I want to save the Nitrogen because it's going to become a Noctowl. Boot. Treat. What's the reason to not put the Gravity Mountain in play, right? I could put this down as well, I guess. For that's like whatever. Countercatcher, Night Stretcher. Bonk. The Sylveon's probably too good to play. Like, even if I'm like not doing the stupid Angelite plays, but it allows us to also do the stupid Angelite plays if we want to. I want to, if they do play Rigid Band, I guess I want to grab these two. Water here works, and then draw it into a water works as well. Sure. Could have gone boosted Eevee for the Flareon instead, so you kept the Terra Eevee. Oh, I don't have a Terra in play right now. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I definitely should have done that. Yeah, so I have double Terra in play. Because right now I'm actually Terra-less. I have a lot of draw power on board, so I'm not too worried, but I could whiff. Could whiff. Whiffing is very possible here. I issued Gardevoir Charger today, and I had a follow-up. Why Gardevoir with poor Golden Go and Grim matchups currently? Paul doesn't seem awful for Tizard, but certainly isn't great. I mean, I don't think Gardevoir's Golden Go matchup and Grim matchup... Well, the Grim matchup... I don't even think the Grim matchup's terrible. Like, neither of those matchups are terrible. They're just unfavorable. Yeah, Gardevoir with Bravery Charm is just fine in both those matchups, I feel like. And now I'm just back to Leafeon and Flareon. Or Leafeon and the other thing. Cringe. Yeah, well, I mean, Zard's Pulp matchup is bad. Zard's Grim matchup... Like, I think Zard's Grim matchup is worse than Guardy's. Honestly, yeah, I think Zard has a worse Grim matchup than Guardy does. Maybe I'm trolling for that, but honestly, maybe it's equally as bad. I don't know, maybe I just don't think Guardy has that bad of a Grim matchup. I think it's unfavorable, but it's not, like... terrible. Oh. The Rigid Band. Hold up. I knew they had it. Zard has an abysmal Grim matchup. Yeah, like Zard has like a terrible Grim matchup. It's got a terrible, like Zard just, I don't know, Zard just feels worse. There's like no redeeming qualities to Zard. There's a lot of redeeming qualities to Gardevoir, I guess. Charm solves the matchup that much, even with Tool Scrapper. I mean, it's unfavorable, but it, like you can play the game. Yeah, it's unfavorable, but you get to play the game. Oh, do I not have a water energy? Oh, shoot. Oh, I have Countercatcher Briar. Never mind, we're good. Chillin'. Got him. Where's my water energy? Can you describe your process on making a deck? I think it depends a lot on other lists, and I'm not sure what's the best thing all the time. All right, this hand sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Yikes. Help. We can make it play at it. We can make it work out of this hand. It's just not 100%. We can go like Owl for Crystal. I mean, the top deck could be really good, I guess, but... Sorry if you already asked, but just got here. Why no Water Pawn? Oh, the card just kind of sucks. It's so hard to set up. It doesn't, and then we lose energy in play. Using the mid game. I'm trying to keep energy in play for multiple threats. There's not a matchup where I'm not trying to cheese someone with a Water Pawn and then get freaking Badooed Iono'd and just cry. I'm trying to attack with Flareon, set up another Flareon, have 2 attackers in play, win. Alpha Crispin next for Crispin Nest. No, that doesn't do enough. Well, depending on the top deck, it could be okay, but I feel like that's not enough. If we top deck an energy, we can go Cyrano. But even that's like not enough, I feel like. Oh, maybe that is enough. I want some hoots, man. I want some hoots. An Owless out here. I think I always have to Iono here and just hope we draw into the stuff. So I can like Noctowl for... I can Noctowl for Terra Orb and Crystal and then Iono and pray. Okay, the energy's good. Now I could go Crystal Cyrano. Let's see what's in the deck. Why do the Black Belt's training? So Flareon can KO anything. I could go, what did I say, Cyrano Crystal? That's doable. That's a thing. Second Eevee. I can grab second Eevee, Mew Fez or something. Eevee Flareon. Oh, maybe Eevee Flareon. No, it's probably Eevee Flareon Fez or something. I mean, this is still kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie. Eevee Flareon. Evolve, attach. Throw out a Gravity Mound for the fun of it. I should throw out Area 0. Well, I could just not throw out anything. I could just wait. Probably Fez for the draw power on the next turn, right? Like, it's never bad to have a Fez. I'd grab another Eevee here if I had it, but I don't, so. Did I misplay? No, we're chilling. They're never Iono KOing me, right? So I can just bench this. Bonk. I guess I need to play around the possibility of Rigid Band. I go like this, I guess. Dude, no backup Hoothoot here is so bad. So cringe. Oh, that's how I get my hoots, though. That's what I'm talking about. When Poffin is nice to set up hoots and Eevees, I agree. That's why I play 2. Unfortunately, sometimes the deck is cringe. It doesn't give me what I want. Never lucky. Should play 1 Scrapper. Yeah, we had it in here before. We could bring it back, but art seems kind of mid, kind of all right. Okay, well, I'm not getting Iono knocked out here for sure. There's no way they're gonna be able to draw enough energy. So honestly, cycling through this hand and then hitting with the Iono, we're probably in a pretty good spot. Probably in a pretty good spot. I mean, depends if they play Rigid Band. If they have Rigid Band this turn, that's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. If they have the Rigid Band this turn, if they don't have it this turn, then we're chilling. Uh-oh. Was there any way to keep a single prize board and use Colorful Friends last turn? No. No. I literally opened EVEX. No, what the heck? I don't know how you think we got here, but like Turo the EX off, though? No, because then I want to have multiple Eevees in play. No. Throw attach. No, because then all they have to do is go Iono knockout, and I might just not have... I, like, need to play the game, yeah. Because otherwise, next turn, they should be like, all right, cool, whatever. Iono KO, you lose. Want Terapagos? You can use it in the ball matchup? Nope. Card's garbage. Can't use that against anything. Don't you also want to be aggressive there anyways and play for a 1-2-3 prize map? Well, we'd rather play for a 2-2-2, but if it's not available, then 1-2-3 is fine. Terapagos is literally a dead card. Not a dead card, a blank card. It literally, the text, there's nothing on the card. There's no text on the card. Everyone who thinks there's text on the card doesn't actually know what the... Oh, dude, they're so lucky. Fuck. All right, how do we win? How do we win now? Do I have to draw into counter catcher? Because I can't KO this thing now. Because if I go water here, then I can't win. I can't use Briar next turn. I need to find counter catcher, right? Goddamn rigid band. Where's my tool scrapper, bro? All right, that's it. I'm putting the tool scrapper back in the deck. Fuck this shit. Oh, we got crispy off the top, dude. Goated, bro. That's insane, man. I don't mind drawing into basics. I do mind drawing into energy. I don't really want to draw into energy. Dude, I'm just insane at the Pokemon TCG trading card game. I appreciate the 17 months there. Bad builds. I mean, it's fine. They could have been better. We could whiff. We only have one owl. Nah, we don't whiff these. Knockout? I just kind of want to place it. Like, if they do just go Iono KO next turn, which they could do, I just want, like, less bad cards on my deck. Do they play stadiums? They definitely could, right? If I could put anything else down this turn, I would go wide. Oh, true. We have no Terra on our board here. Yikes. We'd go small anyways. I'll just throw it out there. Bonk. Yeah, this is not like where we want to be for sure. No Terra on board. It's okay. We played Picnic Basket or Clefairy Psychic and Joltik. Clefairy Psychic until they cut Jamming Towers. Honestly, if Bolt ever cuts Jamming Tower, I think Joltik Box could probably play like triple Bravery Charm, Picnic Basket to beat Bolt. That would probably be enough. But until that time comes around, nope. How do you feel about Tool Scrapper and Guardy for a mirror? The mirror and the Dango matchup? Not worth it. I don't even think it does anything in the mirror. No one should be overloading their dude in the mirror. Unless they're, like, if they're doing it, they're gonna be going like they could like go Iono counter catcher KO your Guardy, but yeah, it's not real. I probably should play the Mountain Hell the Area 0, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. What do I need here? I need a Terra Pokemon. Shoot. Could I have played that in a different way where I would have had a Terra Pokemon? No, right? Dude, should I be playing 3 Eevee EX, bro? Like, what the heck? Like, why do I even play the boosted Eevee or the Colorful Friends Eevee? Both those guys suck. Why do I not just want more Eevee EXs? Also, it plays around TM Devo. What are they gonna TM Devo? Everyone's got 200 HP. I just want to play more Eevee EXs. The card is so good. The question is, like, what is the best one besides that? Maybe the mix of the 1-1-1. Colorful Friends is, like, so bad. You never want to use it, but it does come up where you sometimes use it. Fan Rotom? Oh, Fan Rotom as well. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. I guess we need, like, the 1-1-1-2 split. Okay, I thought they were going to have, like, some crazier play there. It's not that crazy. I'm still pretty confident in our win condition here. Should be a dub. Boost Eevee seems cheese, but Colorful Friends bailout can be big. True. But being able to Fan Rotom for double Eevee is also something that can come up. So I probably just play a 1-on split of each. I have used the boost Eevee before. Like that, but like if I'm thinking about like in a tournament run, would I ever use it? The answer is probably no. Was a black belt fix? Allows Flareon to one-hit KO with Dragapult. Oh shoot, I could definitely whiff here. I could 100% whiff here. I put the squad back. Nah, we never whiffed though. We were never gonna whiff, baby. It was never happening. Let's go. What do I need? Briar Ultra Ball? Dude, I kind of want that tool scrapper, bro. I keep getting these golden... I mean, I keep beating them anyways, though. That's another thing. I keep beating the golden goes anyways. So maybe it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, Flareon there. I can't use Flareon there. I have to Angelite. If you Angel the Morgrim and Monkey, they can't win next turn. I mean, they can't win with the Morgrim anyways. I'd rather get the Frostlass off the board, for sure. Well, now I don't want to... Well, I can put this down. I might have to play Iono here, right? Never fan wrote him. Maybe this will give me a fan room though. Very cool. I think I prize Leafeon. Take another look. Nope. Very cool. Actually, we kind of want Thick Owl early in this matchup, right? Yeah, before they set up Frostlass, get him evolved. That Thick Lad. Oh wait, I have the Friends attack. What the fuck? I'm actually cooking. Something like that. Seems chill. I should check my prize cards more thoroughly there for sure. Like knowing if I have crystal prize or not is a pretty big deal. Check for crystal? Nah. It's there, it's there. Don't worry. It's there, man. I swear it's there. One time. You appreciate the super chat there, Ethan. How much elo is Nathan at? Nathan? No clue. Crystal's never prized? Exactly. Just gotta believe, man. Have a little faith. This is like okay. This feels like a boss KO Morgrim line though. This play seems so weak. Are they living off Fez? Do we have confirmation of that? Yeah, I mean the Fez is also pretty good here though. Oh, I don't even know what to do. Terra Orb. Give me an Eevee. Let me think about this. Oh, this could be a Sylveon angle as well, I guess, right? I could like Sylveon, shuffle everything, shuffle the Frostlass and the Morgan back to the deck. It's like a really expensive turn though. Crystal. I prize my grass energy, so not putting it on Leafeon is pretty bad. I think I kind of just want to go Flareon, Boss KO the Morgrim, set up the Leafeon, to be honest. I can just do that with just getting Switch Boss off this active owl, which is like pretty chill. Yeah, I kind of like that play the most, to be honest. I like that the most. And then we go into Leafeon next turn if we want and just like heal all the damage that they put into play or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay with this, to be honest. It's like a chill play. Very chill. Or it could KO their only Frostlass, actually. Nah, go. Let me KO this guy. I guess I can hold the Eevee for now. What do I need? So do you think regionals results for some reason affect the meta more than others? I feel like Latam and OCIC majors are not as relevant as your any majors. Yeah, they definitely. Well, one of the reasons they get a bigger spotlight is because they actually have a stream. Like a combination of like the stream plus, I don't know if I want to say like that they're valued higher, but yeah, they definitely has more thought, not thought, more given to them than others for sure. They have more players. Yeah, it's like they have more players. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of awkward because I can't move my active Flareon here. Double Frost has a lot of pressure right now. It is a lot, yeah. It's kind of annoying. Oh, they actually helped me with that. Now I can actually move more freely. Oh, they're trying to protect their lone imp. Lost their Grim again. Can I? I don't even think I can do that. What do I get off my prize card? I got Mew. No, I can't even do it, I don't think. But I'm kind of down to just Crispin and then retreat to Leafeon, Leafeon KO, right? That seems pretty good to me, to be honest. I can go Turo. I can get Turo Crystal, actually. Is that just better? Because it resets the owl for me. Turo Crystal Knockout. No, I mean, it heals a little bit of damage. It doesn't heal like a ton of damage. That's kind of like fine. Resetting the owl is pretty good. Versus hard retreating it. Oh, but then it doesn't get an energy here, to be honest. Hold up. I'm gonna have to do this no matter what. I have to get Crystal. I could get, because getting an energy on the Flareon to put that in range to be able to KO is pretty good, actually. I could go Crystal Crispin. I could get the Psychic to retreat, plus get the water here, so I'm just a lightning away. Or I could put the lightning in the discard pile so I can actually Night Treasure for it. So I could go like lightning, active, water here. And then get Crystal. I have the Crispin in hand. Maybe Crystal plus this just to set up more Hoot. Go wide. Leafeon. Yeah, sure, this seems fine. Okay with this. Is feeding them the Leafeon correct, though? It heals this damage, though. Healing this damage is pretty big. They can't even KO it anyways, right? Or could they actually KO it? Double Monkey Dory? No. They always come up short. I get my actually 2 prize cards. And yeah, I would just... This is fine. I don't want them to be able to, like... Because they're, like, building up to a position where they could actually, like... They're kind of close to, like, board... Like, these owls are, like... Gotta get fried. I can't let them fry my owls. Fried owls is no good. Yeah, because if I get to attack twice with Leafeon, I just keep the Frostlass potential at bay, and then I just win anyways, right? Seems good. Like, yeah, this is what I lose to the spread damage. So as long as I can keep the spread damage at bay, like, I win, right? Like, if I go boom, do this, knock out this. They come up, Grimmsnarl, punch. I go boom, heal the spread damage off the bench again. They don't really have a win condition anymore at that point. Even though I only get, yeah, even though I'm feeding them my Leafeon, who cares, right? If I let that damage build up, then all of a sudden we could be in trouble. One owl for sure. Probably just owl Fan Rotom, sure. Because the Fan Rotom has less HP than the owl, so it'd let him like accept the KOs. My second boss is Prize, which is not great right now, but... Maybe I should just kill their Fez with Leafeon on that previous turn though as well, I guess. Iron Hands must destroy this deck. Theirs. It's pretty good against it, yeah. That's fine. My hand sucked. I'm glad for the Iono here. My hand was criminally bad. My hand is still pretty mid. I got the Turo on the Owl, which is nice. Just reset that. Can they KO my Leafeon and my Flareon next turn with Ursaluna? Is that possible? What if I Turo'd the Leafeon? I could go Turo, Leafeon. Did I lose my Crystal? It's probably not worth it. How many Iono have they played? 2? I mean, they could have Iono next turn, but it's not guaranteed. I'm gonna punch this. He'll have 50 HP left. They can double Monkey Dory next turn to KO it. I'm gonna punch Knockout. I kind of want to Turo this Area 0. Go wide. Knockout. We should just win through that, I feel like. Can they KO this? This got 50 HP left. Double Monkey Dory. They can't KO this and this, right? It's not possible. No. Area 0 plus Nest Ball for Fez, right? Yeah. I think I can lose with that board. Yeah, lightning energy. Oh boy. That's insane. So what do you think of Grim from a player's perspective? I understand why it's good with the cards it plays, but just not having an engine feels so bad. Does the deck only function because of box? I don't know. The deck's just good. Like I don't know. I just don't think about it that hard. That's my that's the answer for me. I literally just don't think about it that hard. If a deck's good, a deck's good. If I play with the deck and it feels good, it feels good. Deck's good. That's it. They can't KO both these, right? We already went over that. I don't think it's Grim. The Monkey Dory saved the shit out of it. Yeah, but that's like... So, obviously, like, you can say the same thing about Gardevoir EX. Would Gardevoir EX be good if Monkey Dories didn't exist? I don't know. Probably not. Like, obviously, we have to assume there's Ralts, Curlias, and the Gardevoir EX itself. But, like, let's say, I mean, you have no Scream Trail or Drifloon. How good is the deck? Definitely worse. If there's no superior energy retrieval in the format, is Golden Go very good? Nah, probably not. Although, hang on. Azul hates those type of questions based on his responses. I don't hate them. They're just like, I don't know. They're kind of boring. There's like, yeah, I just don't think about decks that hard. I like based on results and like personal opinion. I come to a conclusion on whether I think a deck is good or bad. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. That's it. That's why I said the cards it plays. Yeah, but you can like track that logic for like every single deck. Yeah, you can just track that logic for literally every single deck. Like Grimmsnarl as a card is a good card. Would it be good? Would the Grimmsnarl deck be good without other stuff? No. But everything needs other stuff to an extent. But yeah, like I said, I just don't think about that hard. I can go back and read your question. So what do you think of Grimmsnarl from a player's perspective? I understand why it's good with the cards it plays, but just not having an engine feel so bad. Does the deck only function because of box? Yeah. I was saying that in response to Corey, that Guardian are made by Monkey Plays pretty much. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do they have a play here? Am I missing something? Oh, they can KO my Leafeon and not put a 2-prizer in play. Actually, that would be kind of scary, right? I didn't get my second boss. Okay, they put a 2-prizer in play, though. Well, they can't let my... Well, they have to KO my Leafeon here, yeah. And I guess if they... Yeah, if they didn't, then I could just go Burning Charge to set up another dude, which would be good. So what is their play here? Grim KO active plus Hoothoot? Yeah, we didn't have the boss, but it doesn't matter. Bonkin. Or just hate punching the Hooters.